Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Metagrim Plays Minecraft. Got something a little bit different for you today. I'm in a creative version of my world, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about some plans that I have for this world and some upcoming videos. Actually, yeah, I've made a copy of this world, put it in a separate folder so that I won't corrupt it in any way. Not that I'm actually not going to be in creative for very long here, but I just wanted to. It was just easier than running around and showing you. So I've used Cabo PC's spawn chunks mod to figure out where the spawn chunks are. My spawn is right over here, somewhere, somewhere right in this little bit, and so the spawn chunks go all the way over where my future planned mega base is going to be, which is going to be all in. Here's where mine currently is in this part of the mountain. I'm going to have it go probably into here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to use actually, but I kind of want it in a ring. So I think some of the bigger farms are going to be over in here. And then I don't know how much of this I can connect really because it's kind of skinny, but I'll try to connect some of it at least. And then I think over here somewhere, and I haven't really figured it out yet, if it's going to be in between these two mountains or what. Either in between these two floating or floating out here in the middle, or kind of like partially on this and then building a platform out, kind of building this mountain up, maybe making an overhang here or something, where my main storage room and smelting setup and all that stuff is. And then an entrance to my mine, which I mean, I've already got a branch mine going down here, but I think I'm going to make a bigger one and have the entrance to it be down here. And then I could just do a quick drop from the base down into the mine, and then I'll have it go out in multiple directions. So I have some other plans though. The spawn chunks end right about here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's like right around here. It doesn't quite go to the edge of this mountain. I think it's like right about here. So that's good. I did want to keep most of my main farms in the spawn chunks. Digging all of these mountains out is going to take forever. I'm going to need a beacon with haste 2 to dig that out adequately. So in the meantime, obviously I haven't fought the Wither yet, so I I don't have a beacon. So in the meantime, I'm going to build some temporary farms out here. I already have a couple, but I want to modernize them. I haven't really been using this. I haven't been using wheat. I've just been using my automatic chicken farm, which has been fine for food. But I do want to make a semi-automatic cow farm and a wheat as an efficient as possible wheat planting. I think I'm going to make like a little tower setup with it, and I don't know where I'm pointing over here, but I don't actually know where I'm going to build it. Building the wheat in here wouldn't really be that good of an idea actually, because the water is going to freeze unless I cover it, which I guess I could do that. But so that, yeah, as far as building farms go, it doesn't really work out all that great because there's all this taiga snow biome stuff in here, which I really like. I think is pretty, but practicality, got to cover those water source blocks in order for it to work. So, so wheat, cows, sheep. I need somewhere to put the sheep. Ultimately, I think I'm going to put them in the mountain somewhere and have a nice big dugout area where I can have one of every color sheep. in case I need them for some reason. And let's see, what other farms do I want? I definitely want an iron golem farm, but I don't know where I'm going to put that either. I don't know, and I don't know if I'm going to do an iron trench or just a traditional one. An iron trench is probably kind of overkill, but at the same time, I would kind of like to be able to turn it on and off. And an iron golem farm, excuse me, an iron trench would produce a lot more iron more quickly, so that when I turned it on after it's reset finished, it would start generating iron a lot faster. So I might do that, and I would probably try to hide it in one of these mountains or something. I'm not certain about that. Spawn chunks go also. They go out. Let's see. I think they go over here, as I recall. So I could build it over here as well. I don't know which way is north. Which way is north? South, west, north. This way is north. So it needs to be facing this way. And then I think the like secondary farm goes out to the east. So yeah, so I couldn't build it right here. I'd have to build it over on this side. So I could hide it over in that mountain over there. We'll see. I also plan on start working with villagers. So I need to set up an infinite villager thing, and I want to set up a villager trading area as well. I don't really know how I'm going to do that yet. I don't know if I want that in the spawn chunks, but at the same time, I do want it close to my base, so I could build it on the... If I didn't want it in the spawn chunks, I could build it just outside, so that those villagers weren't loaded when I wasn't here. I don't know. So I have a lot of decisions to make. Yeah, a lot of decisions to make. Right now, I'm gathering supplies for the Enderman farm. Let me just show you that. Since this is the copy of my world, I can actually show you. I've got some stone cooking. I've got some other supplies here as well. Stone bricks. I'm going to need a lot more of this kind of stuff, but this is just what I had on hand, and I thought I'd throw it in the chest. Miscellaneous supplies. So this is where I'm kind of my staging area. I've got the vines and a bunch of ladders, a lava bucket. I'm going to need some wood. So I'm grinding for that kind of stuff right now. And I think I'm going to build it kind of in stages. I'm going to build out into the void, and then I'm going to build up the platform and some of the bits at the bottom, like the like ender pearl storage and all that sort of thing, before I actually start building the farm. Because that's going to be very resource intensive. I'm going to need a lot of hoppers and things like that. So I don't know how much iron I'm going to need. So I just want to build that part first and then start working on the rest. There's one more thing I want to show. I have another plan, a building project in the Nether, because I have a double blaze farm, double blaze spawner situation. And so I just wanted to show that off really quick. And I will be right back when I get there. Alright guys, here we are in the Nether. I actually decided to set this up in the same seed, but this is the same seed, but it's not my world where I've built anything in, so there's no torches around or anything. But this is where the double blaze spawner is. I built this little thing to show where I kind of mapped out where you can activate both spawners. You can see they're both spinning from here anywhere in this green, but if I step onto the red, that one's not spinning anymore, and this one is. So this is the safe area. So I would have to build a drop down, and I think I would use mine carts to pick them up and then transport them to a single area. And then I don't know exactly, probably use lava or something to make them fly up, and then have a kill chamber area where I could crush them or something like that. Or use poison or instant damage potions. But I want to set that up because I want to use blaze rods for smelting and things. So this shouldn't be too. There's going to be quite a bit to clear out here, so I'm going to want to make sure that I have good picks, a good working pick to be able to clear all this out. And I actually made a efficiency 5 here in creative mode. So this is the first stronghold that I explored. So out this way. Again, there's no torches here because this is a new world using the same seed. In my world, my nether portal is over that way, which actually I've now moved into the ceiling. So I'll show that off in a future video, I'm sure. I'll make a little nether hub up there. And I guess that's about it. I think, so this is going to be another project. I don't know when I'm going to get to this project, probably after the Enderman farm. But I think I will slip back into my world again, and I'll see you in just a minute to wrap up. So here I am back in my world again, my real world. And boop, let's put that on in case I get attacked. And there we go. So I have a lot of work to do to grind things for the Enderman farm and to start up on these other projects, like getting these temporary farms set up. I do want to start using steak as my main food source, which means I'd also have to shut off the chicken farm. I'm not sure how I would do that. But since it's in the spawn chunks, it produces quite a bit of food. And I just don't need that much. And steak is slightly better than chicken. The nice thing about the chicken is it just runs. I don't ever have to worry about. Breeding them or anything like that, which of course you have to do with steak. But steak lasts quite a while. So, and with a wheat farm, I'd have plenty of resources to breed them. So it's no big deal. Anyway, I've got a lot to do. It's difficult for me to make progress when I need to record. So I think what I might do is I might... whoa. I don't know why that happened. I think I might build the farms and things like that off camera. I do want to at least start the Enderman farm on camera and maybe do a sped up version of me building it or something. I wish I have a second account. I wish I was able to use it more for dual perspective building and things like that, like Doc has used and Zisto has used it for in the past, and B-Dubs too I think uses it. So, but that's just not really feasible for me. I don't have a second computer that's good enough for recording. So there you go. So yeah, those are my plans recently. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to release videos for this world right now. Let's climb up here while I'm talking. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to release videos in this world. Like I said, it's difficult for me to make progress for builds and stuff on camera. But I will try to do a little bit on camera, at least. So could see kind of like how I make decisions and things like that. But not all of it. I'm going to build some farms and some things off camera without needing to worry about recording, and I'll just show you what I did and explain my decision process. And a lot of it's going to be pretty boring because I'm going to need to dig out a lot of things, stuff like that. So that is about it for today. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to give an update on what I'm planning and what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be working on right now. I've been doing a lot of mining and things like that. There is one more thing that I could show off, actually, that's down here, where the old cave spider spawner farm is, and I've been spending quite a bit of time down here too, grinding for string, because for the Enderman farm I'm going to need a lot of string. But I've also got this thing that I've built up here. There is a zombie spawner up here. And I've built a setup kind of like the one that Doc had, where I can set this up so that I can try to get zombie villagers and cure them. And I'm going to build something else in here to temporarily store them, and then I'm going to have to transport them out of here, because I don't want to build my villager stuff down here. That's just too much of a pain in the butt, so I'm going to send them up. And that's kind of my plans for this thing. It doesn't really work very well. This isn't even a full 9x9, I don't think. But it works. It gets the job done. I'll show you. You can turn off the light there. Oop. It works better if get rid of that torch. Zombies start spawning eventually. Does it work better if I... Works better if I do that too, maybe? Oh, you know what? I was just in peaceful mode in the other world. So that's why they're not spawning. There we go. There they are. Oh, mailman just came, so dogs are going to bark. So the idea is that they all get funneled to here. I can pick them up with the cart. If it's one that I want, I can keep them. If not, I should actually put a powered rail there. If not, I can kill them. So that's how that works. And let me just put that torch back. I do have torches. Oh, that is where I keep my torches. Boop. So that's my plans for that. That's how I'm going to get my villagers to start with, and then I'll have an infinite breeder, and then I won't have to worry about getting villagers anymore. So I haven't found any villages in this world. So I think that is about it for today. And I'm just going to AFK here and get some more string. I want just another stack of string, I think. So I have two full, so I have 18 stacks. And after I have that, then I'll start my build, and I'll try to do a little bit of that on camera. So I'm going to grind here for some cave spiders, and I will see you next time.